It's week 5 of the NFL, and we're watching the Bison's leader at quarterback. There were plenty of highlights for him in last week's game. Nearly 500 yards through the air. It's the Bisons and the Giants, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Bisons of Columbus taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Columbus club, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Watson now going to run the option right. And shedding through the tackle. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Watson going to keep it again. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he'll lose yardage advantage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second down, it's Jones. Down right around the 25. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Watson now to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jalen Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Throwing on first down, White.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down. Now White.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
White.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. An inside give to Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's White. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco
taken down at the 42. You talk about this Giant defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Now White.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Columbus.
White looks to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Kincaid. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Columbus with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. To throw, White.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Play action. Here's White. And we'll find the open man. That's complete.
And touchdown! Jalen Waddle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Giants 3.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and
4.
Back to throw, Watson. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
White off play action.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
White's throw is taken in by Waddle.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, DeMarco. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Back to throw. White. Steps away to his left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left. And he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Taken at the goal line. Possession switching back to the New York Giants.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Watson. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jalen Carter. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Will Anderson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. White. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action, here's White. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So nothing doing there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, White. That is caught, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, White.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, White. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Operating from the gun, White.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. Now White with a first down throw.
This taken in by Kincaid.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 34.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will extend their lead even further. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go. DeMarco. Oh, good move. There he goes, right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco.
He'll get this down to the 38.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. White.
Throw right side. Going to be caught here by Waddle.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. White. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bisons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Moore, 78 yards.
And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Columbus.
Now a handoff up the middle. DeMarco. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
The play fake. Now White. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's White on 3rd down.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. On 1st down, it's White. Touchdown!
Jalen Waddle
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bisons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Now out come the Giants.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Now it's Watson.
Work in the middle of the the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Now Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12.
Up the middle, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Pass to 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Columbus 1st down.
Up the middle they go. DeMarco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. White on 3rd and long. Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 4th down. And on now is the punter as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Watson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Watson.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Watson's throw here complete to Kelsey.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
No way he's going to make that. Get him.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
New York set to take the field.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Watson, he's got his 6'5 receiver, that's Tim Patrick. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Oh, man.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Oh, the lonely punter inside their own 20 figured for sure they were punting this away. They did not, and the move does not pay off.
You think someone put up the stop signal when he started to trot over the sideline? No, son. We're going to go for it here. Usually when you see a team do these types of things, it's because they're so dominant that they don't believe that they can get beat. This is much more of what you see in a high school game, maybe some of those mismatched college games. But in the NFL, any given Sunday is a phrase they take seriously. And guess what? That was probably going to backfire.
White's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Now White. And it's caught. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bisons are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Giants ready to come out now. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, Watson. That pass complete to Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Watson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Watson. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It's fourth down.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he returns this to the 22. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco, and he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, DeMarco. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Here's Hardman to return.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On second down, here's Watson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off